Yo, everyone, welcome to the G-Lew Show. This is Changing the Game. I am G-Lew. That is the beautiful Deandra Chanel. What's up, Deandra?
Hello, hello. How is everyone tonight?
Doing great, doing great, doing great. Hope everyone in the chat is doing well. It is a Tuesday night pre-Valentine's Day edition tonight, and we do have lovely ladies for you tonight. So you won't just have to look at me, but I do have the beautiful Deandra Chanel. Go ahead and tell if they don't know, let them know who you are, Deandra.
So, I am Deandra Chanel for those of you who don't know, although this is episode 11 of
Right.
Changing the Game. Um, I am a stylist out of Norwalk, California. So, what I do is I style all my buddies in the entertainment industry and the soldi industry. Before we start, just so we are aware, for the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about the Valentine's Day raffle. So that has ended as of yesterday, but we are drawing tonight. So anybody who entered, you guys can go ahead and go to Deandra Chanel Designs tonight after our interview and go see who the winner is. Good luck to everyone.
Dope. Maybe we'll get a drum roll and all that, but hopefully we have a good winner and you enjoy.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to have you email me the round of applause sound.
Okay. All
So
good.
tonight we have the lovely, perfect actually for pre Valentine's Day because we have a an amazing singer who is dropping a single for Valentine's Day by the name of Amanda Carrera. So without further ado, let us introduce the beautiful and talented Amanda Carrera.
Oh, she's not here yet. I don't see her backstage yet.
She should be. She said she was there. Let us see. Is she there? She should be. Hold on.
Maybe because we started late. I don't know. I don't know, but
No, she should be there.
I don't see her. Does she have the right link?
Yep.
Okay, well, we'll wait on her because she's not here just quite yet, people. So just be patient with us while we get her on. And, she has I'm sure the guys are going to like this right here, but she's a Dodger girl, you know what I mean? Beautiful lady. Like she says, puts out music, does her thing. So it should be a pretty good episode, homie. So I'm sure the homies out there appreciate this. What up to
Uh,
everyone out there in the chat? JoJo, what's good, homie? D West, Wes Carson, Mr. Thumper, Elliot Delgado, Big Stomps. Who else is in the chat? I see everyone in the chat. Sorry, like I said again, late. We started a little bit late, had some difficulties, but we are here. And I want to send a happy Valentine's Day, pre-Valentine's Day to all the ladies out there. You know what I mean? I hope you have a special day tomorrow, including you, Deandra.
oh, you know me. It's always a good time.
Well, do you have anything special going on for Valentine's Day? I don't put you on the
Um,
spot. I'm
I'm
just
thinking, I don't know, because I normally go to church on Wednesday.
okay.
I
Well, no.
may be going to church, or depending, I might hang out with my little homies.
Right. That's what's up. As long as you enjoy yourself, you know what I mean, and treat yourself, you know what I mean, because you gotta love yourself first, you know.
Oh yeah. Anything special planned for you?
Well, I'm gonna have something on. I'm gonna give back to the community and everyone out there. I'm gonna have a special thing here on the G-Lew Show. I'm gonna serenade ladies out there and have a nice Valentine's Day special. You know what I mean? Where I have a nice thing I've been working on, a nice musical display I'm gonna put on and just serenade all the ladies and hopefully fellas enjoy it as well. So anyone out there, if you're home or you're not doing anything tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific, I believe. Tune into the G-Lew Show. I'm going to serenade you ladies and help
That
you
should
fellas
be a
out
lot
a
of
little
fun.
bit. It's going to be dope. I've been putting something nice together, so you guys should enjoy it. So hopefully you guys do tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here. And with that being said, Deandra, I think we have our guest here. She is here.
Hey,
Go ahead
okay.
and
Let's
introduce
do
herself
this.
backstage.
Let us introduce once again the beautiful and talented Amanda Carrera.
And she is here. Hey.
Hello,
Hi.
are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
Doing great, doing great. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm so excited to be on today.
And what a perfect time to promote your new single that you have coming out, right?
Yes, I'm so excited, you guys. I'm actually dropping an EP tomorrow. So it's 4 songs. We like Valentine's, like lovey dovey. So I'm really excited about that.
So I'm sure it's going to be a great listen. So before we get into that, tell us who Amanda Carrera is and how you got started in the industry.
So Amanda Carrera is me, and I'm a singer-songwriter. I got started in the industry. I was a makeup artist. So I used to work for Kiki Palmer had a talk show on BET called Just Kiki, and I was a makeup artist assistant on that show. So that was my first, I guess you would say, job in the entertainment industry. And then I always sang my whole life. So being around like entertainers and stuff and singers and actors and everything, it kind of just put me, it was like a 360 moment for me where I was like, wait a minute, I think I need to be doing it again. So I started making my own music. And so that's how I started getting like to putting my own songs out and stuff like that. But yeah, so a lot of people don't really know that about me, but I started off in makeup. Yeah.
So I was thinking that you kind of grew up in the industry. Like, was it like a family affair, or was it just something that you jumped into on your own at a young age?
Yeah, so I grew up around the entertainment industry. My aunt, she works for like the reality television department. So she like a lot of like the main shows she worked on were like American Idol, So You Can Dance, Hell's Kitchen, The Voice. So she was like pretty high up, so we got to be able to go to like a lot of shows. So I got to meet like a lot of, I guess you would say, people in the entertainment industry, just because like thankfully, I had opportunity because my aunt was like, working in the entertainment industry. So that was really cool. So I was always more though in the background of things, more so just kind of like, to go and like watch the shows and like, but I was around it. So I saw like everybody, like everybody who was hot would go, and like a lot of times they would go and be in the audience at the shows and stuff. So like I would get to like meet like famous people. I remember I got to see like Justin Bieber. He went on to perform once. Rihanna, which was like the coolest thing ever, and like a lot of other like amazing artists and stuff. So that was like really really cool. Um, and like, what's funny is they would always have like the Teen Choice Awards every year. I don't know if they still have that, but it was like on Fox. So
I think
like
they
we would get to
might, or they only
go,
started like last
and
year.
it was cool because like we would like go and we would get like these credentials to kind of like hang out backstage and stuff. So like it was cool. Like I would, we'd be kind of kicking it around like everybody who was like big at the time, like whoever had like shows and stuff. I know like I met like Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez, Demi, Kylie Jenner, like basically everybody. So it was cool, like growing up around the entertainment industry. But it was like I got to see a different side of it because I was like more behind the scenes. I wasn't in front of cameras or anything like that yet. So it was interesting.
So between the two, since you have experience behind the scenes and in front of the camera, where do you think you are happiest, behind or in front of the camera?
You know what? Oh man, it's like a catch-22 because it's cool being able to like, be in front of the cameras and being able to express like my art and stuff. But I do like the aspect of being behind the cameras, because you don't really have to like, you can kind of just be chilling a lot of the times. Not chilling, but like I feel like when you're in front of the camera, I feel like you always have to worry about people constantly like watching what you're doing. You know what I mean? And I think when you're more behind the scenes, you can kind of like just chill, and like people are like not really so I feel like quick to being like what, like, you know, watching your every move type of thing. So I think that's like one thing I really like about being behind the camera. You know, I feel like there's a little bit more like privacy, definitely. But you know, it just kind of what comes with like with it is like, you know, I guess like being in front of the cameras is like you don't really ever fully have like full privacy, you know. So it's kind of a catch-22.
Well, I know that you have like a little bit more experience also like in front of the camera, being around like all like the it girls of today, the Kylie Jenners, the the Selena Gomez's and things like that. So I know you like prior to being in front of the camera, you had a lot of experience
Yeah.
in front of the camera in a sense because you hung out with girls like this. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I think yeah, that's so true. Yeah, definitely. And I think that was kind of cool too about being on like the outsides of things sometimes, you know. It's just kind of like I got to kind of learn like the industry without having to be like too in front of it. You know what I mean? So I think that was kind of cool.
Yeah, the thing I like about you is that we've had like most of our guests are a little more seasoned. They're like older, so we get it from an old school perspective when we talk about the industry. And now like we're talking to someone who's more with the influencer industry. So
Yeah.
it's always to learn a little bit about the industry from that perspective. Would you
Yeah.
consider yourself an influencer in a sense
Yeah.
also?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like everybody in a way is an influencer, you know? And I do. I feel like sometimes like I notice sometimes in certain things I wear in videos are just kind of out, and then I'll see like other girls like, you know, wearing it, like dang, that's dope, you know, it's cool. Like so I feel like in a way like I have influence, you know.
Yeah.
And I try to utilize having like a title of being an influencer, or just, you know, having a platform for good, you know. I try to be like, obviously, like, you know, everyone has their ups and downs, but I try my best to be a positive, you know, like role model and influencer, and I try my best to like um portray that in my music and in like my artistry, you know. So like I'm trying to use like um being an influencer and stuff like as hopefully in a positive way as I could, you know. Um yeah, but it's cool.
Do you think that being an influencer has, well, not per se for you, but overall in general, has encouraged the mean girl aesthetic?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well,
Because I heard that
for
story,
me, or
girl.
like it, for me, or like in general.
In general,
Like you mean like social media, right? Like as a like as like a whole. You mean?
because
Yeah. I
considering,
Haters,
um,
haters, like haters.
Yeah, yeah, you know, I definitely do think that it does play a huge part in it. And I think you know, like for everyone who like has platforms and stuff, or has followers or influencers, like I feel like people like look closely at like everything you do, right? So people are so quick to judge, and honestly like so quick to be mean, you know. And I think that, so I feel like it's important to try to utilize social media as like a positive, you know what I mean, outlet, instead of like the mean girl side, because it's definitely happened to me, in especially like in the industry. Like I've definitely had like my share of run-ins with like certain people, you know. And it's not even always just girls, it could be guys too. that definitely can, kind of be like mean girls. And it's unfortunate. It sucks, no matter where you go, even if it's not around like, the industry or whatever, you would hope everyone's just kind, right? So it really hurts when sometimes you run into like people you like idolize, or I try not to really idolize people, but maybe that's not the right word, but people you look up to or people that you might like be a fan of in a sense. And it's unfortunate sometimes when you run into them and like maybe they're not so nice, or and I thought, well, maybe like they just had a bad day. So you never really know what people are really going through. But still, I feel like it's important to try to be as kind as you can, because I and my friend, like, she would laugh because my homegirl would go to me with me to a lot of these events, and I would always try to see the bright side in things, and then she'd be like, "Girl, no, they just don't like you." And I'm like, "Why though?" I'm like, "I'm not mean. I don't think. Like, I'm smiling and I'm trying to keep it cool." And my friend, she's very like just raw with it. She tells it like it is. She's like, no. She's like, I'm telling you right now. She's like, don't waste your time. I'm like, okay. So it just, the best thing that I can do is just keep being nice. Even when people are mean, like just smile, be kind. I'm not perfect. So, there's been times where I've called like people out and stuff. But I'm super forgiving, and I'm honestly like, I'm pretty understanding person. So I'm like, I'll forgive people. I don't forget things, but like I'll forgive. And I try to just, okay, like, what could you do? Except control like how you react, I guess.
G-Lew, would you like to take it away?
Yeah, Amanda, I want to ask you, I want to get into the music side because I'm really into music. Like, as far as you doing music and getting into the industry, like, because you have a lot of work you've done too, a lot of great videos. I'm going to play a few soon. But when did you officially get into the music industry?
So I officially got into the music industry in 2019. I dropped my first single. It's called 6 a.m. Definitely, you guys should make sure to go check that out. It's a really cool song. Shout out to the homie Max Lewis. So, the way I got started though, and how I put that song out is, at the time I had a lot of friends that were making music. They were like, singers, rappers, songwriters. Right. So I went to one of my friends' parties and I met this guy, Max, and he's just like a phenomenal like musician, singer, songwriter, everything. And we started talking because we have the same birthdays. I don't remember how it came up, but somebody was asking about birthdays, and my birthday's 4/20, and I don't really meet a lot of people with the 4/20 birthday. So like, right. I remember saying it, and then he's like, my birthday's 4/20. I'm like, no way. Show me your ID. I was joking. He showed me his ID, and we have the same birthday. And I'm like, okay, there's a reason we met. You know what I mean? So anyway, so we started talking, and come to find out he's this incredible, artist. And I'm like, I'm so happy we met. So we exchanged contacts, and then he was like, hey, if you're ever, interested in making a song, come on down. Because I told him, hey, like, I used to sing my whole life and I love music, but I've never made my own song, and I'm really interested in doing it because at the time I was just like kind of singing songs like hooks with like my friends. Would be like, hey, like jump on a hook. So I would. So then Max was like, come down and we'll make a song. So anyways, I was like, okay. So I went down to his pad, and he had this super cool setup in his garage. It was so cool. He had like, the studio and everything. And we literally made a song from scratch. And it was a really cool song. It wasn't 6 a.m. It was a different song. So then he says, hey, I'll tell you what, like, come back and we'll like really like sit down and like we'll make another song. And, tell me though what you want to like do, right? So I'm like, okay. And he's like, who are your favorite artists right now? And I was like, Rihanna. Like, I would love to make a song on like a tropical vibe, like Rihanna, Drake vibe, Jamaica, like something in that, realm of music. So he's like, okay, let's do it. So I go back to his house, and literally, you guys, he whipped up this song like so fast. And I was like, yo, like it was so dope. And then anyways, that came out to be 6 a.m. So that's the story of like how I really started getting into like officially putting out my first song. And then yeah, everything else just kind of started happening, and little by little, I just kept making more music.
Right, right. That's
Yeah.
dope. What would you say your what would you classify your like your style, or like what would you say, like R&B, rap, like what would you classify if you could?
I would say my style is versatile. I don't really have one specific genre, but if I had to like kind of pick, um it's hard. I have like my projects are different genres. So my last project, it was called Fireworks. It was tropical. So it was like on like kind of similar to 6 a.m. It was on like an island vibe. It had like a mixture of like reggae, reggaeton, and Afro pop, which was so cool. Shout out to my producer OG Vibes. So that project was that genre, like all that genre. But like
Right.
my other projects are more so, I would say, on some soul oldies mixed with like I got some West Coast music, and pop, But if I had to just now kind of broaden like me, like I guess you would say, minimize all of that, I would just say I'm like a pop R&B. But like
Right.
it's hard because my songs are all so different.
That's actually good though, to not like to be versatile. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you're inside of any box. You know what I mean? You could do whatever. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's cool. It's super cool. I love being able to experiment with all genres. And that's what I love about being an independent music artist. Like I'm not yet signed to like a major record label. I've had offers, but I've declined them because they really kind of were, the ones I was getting at least were limiting my creative freedom and creative control, and they wanted me to be like this one artist. It was almost like they already knew what they wanted from me,
Right.
and I just don't like doing things like that, because I don't like being boxed as like one artist or one genre. Like, I mean, obviously I'm one artist, but like one genre. And I
Right.
like being able to work with like other artists, and a lot of those contracts I was getting were very limiting, and they didn't want me doing other genres. And yeah, so I didn't like it. I feel like there was definitely like an agenda, but I was like, no, I don't want to do it. No, thank you.
Right. There's definitely like being in the being in the industry, pros and cons when you're an artist of being signed or being independent. Um,
Yeah.
Definitely pros and cons, and some people would like the pros of maybe being on a label where they kind of do everything for you. But I like the
Yeah.
fact that you are taking the independent route. So, what would you say you've learned so far being independent? Because that takes on a lot of work as well, and of course, you have to have a team. So, I'm sure you have a team that you work with that makes things happen, manager or PR or whatever. What have you learned being independent so far, opposed to maybe going major to a label?
Yeah, I've learned a lot. So a lot of it's been trial and error. Um, but like the biggest things I've learned, is to it's very important to have a supportive team.
Right,
And what I mean by that is like the producers I work with are all very supportive, and we're all kind of on the same wave, right? Like I've learned to kind of pick your team and like, be very I'm all about loyalty. So it's like all the people who are with me now have been loyal with me from beginning. And
right,
I feel like it's so important in the music, in any industry, right? But especially in the music industry, it's like, and they're very open-minded. So I feel like I learned to just be open-minded too, like be willing to hear out, amongst each other, like our ideas. And then but it comes down to it, because I've worked with like producers and stuff that they have like one specific thing in mind, and then I've gone in the booth and they're so controlling, and I get it because it's like they make the song. but then it's like, sometimes they don't have an open mind. They don't want, they hear one thing and they're, so I think that's really important. Like being an independent artist is being able to like really like make sure you have a strong team around you, people that are willing to try things, and also too, so loyalty, um, also being like willing to collaborate. I'm always down to like collaborate and stuff, which I think is a good idea. Being an independent artist, I've learned that when you work with other people, you open the doors to other, audiences. So I think that's really, really important. And I would give that advice for like other independent artists is collab with people, and let's see, what else? I feel like I've learned a lot. Just always to like stick to your instincts in things, like your instincts aren't going to steer you wrong. So if you're on the fence about something, go with your instincts, because like it's so hard to, you guys. Like, I mean, I've had offers where like they probably could have, they would have already changed my life already. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I always you want to always look at the bigger picture. I know being independent can be hard. It's a struggle, because you're doing most of it like on your own or with your team. But always look at the bigger picture and don't just think of the now, even though that's so hard. Because it's like, I struggle. Like I'm gonna keep it real. Like I'm an independent artist, and it's not easy at all. It's a struggle. Like it's tough, but I can actually say like I'm happy with my choices. I'm doing what I want to do, what I love, not what like a label's kind of making me do. Like
Right.
So always look at the bigger picture. I've learned that like don't be so eager to just jump on the first something somebody says. I've had so many people to like promise me stuff and it falls through, and then you obviously and then you get situations, and I know guys go through it too, and girls. Like I have a lot of friends in the industry that have gone through it, and and I'm not even gonna go specific and name like names, but like it comes down to it sometimes where it's like, okay, am I gonna go and like do something I'm gonna regret later just so I can have a really poppin' song right now, or am I gonna just have to say no, thank you, not right now, and try to do it a different way, So
Right.
it's I've learned a lot. It's hard. It's hard sometimes, but as long as you know what your goals are and like you can get there. Just don't give up and think of the bigger picture. Don't think of the now and stick to your morals.
Right.
Please, people.
Right. That's
That's
big.
the best advice I can
People
give to
sell
anyone.
sell their soul, and they're like people sell themselves almost short. You know what I mean? Like you said, trying so hard to make it, especially when you've been going through so much of a struggle and you want to
Yeah.
pop or you want to be big. But some people will sell themselves real short, even sell their soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For a small price, and then you find
It's
out.
a small price.
Yeah.
I always talk. I was just actually talking about this with my aunt earlier, and I'm like, you know what? It's a small price, and it's an immediate reward, you guys. But you don't want that in like. Think of like the later. I don't want to say consequences, but
I,
like it's important. Like nothing should ever make you compromise your values, your morals. And I want to say it's still cool to believe in God, you guys. It's
yeah,
always been. So
yeah,
don't ever let like anyone try to make you feel different. God is amazing and God will get you through everything and He's the
right.
answer. So always keep God first and you will make the right decision for yourself. I promise you guys, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to sign something. And I'm not saying every contract in every record label, right? I'm not saying that. But I'm saying be very smart and think of the big picture and everything that comes your way. Because everything it's a big test and it's like you can do it. I promise you.
I'm glad you said that about God. Put God first. You know what I mean? A lot of people are afraid or even don't want to speak on that or you know what I mean? So for you to say
A
that, that's,
lot of people.
you know what I
That's
mean?
true. It's
Yeah.
so true. I was watching some interviews recently, maybe because I was talking about it. You ever, like, you know, when you talk about something and all of a sudden it's like all over your explore
Manifest.
page?
Manifest.
Yeah, so I've been getting all these things of like, you know, artists. And someone said it recently. I think it was Tyrese. He's like, you guys, it's like God is amazing. It's okay. You
Okay.
love God. It's like people are scared to say it. Like, and it's like, why? No.
Yeah.
Who cares? Like, say it loud and say it proud, you know?
That part. That part. I'm tapped in to you as far as artistry, like with your work and your what you do. Do you do your writing or do you work with other people writing or do you do all your own stuff? Like how does that work for you, putting your music together?
Yeah, so as far as my music goes, um, I have a team. So I try to write as much as I can. And then certain songs though, my producers will write with me. So
Right.
like a lot of times too, shout out to like my homie Dax. He'll already come to me, right, with like a beat and he's already like, I have the hook. I have like it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let's do it. So
Right.
sometimes I don't even have to write. But the cool thing is like my producers are willing to like let me write with them, you know? Because again, not all producers will let you do that. So it's cool. I have a really, really amazing uh you know, team of producers and I write with them. You know what's crazy is like my song Dodger Girl I wrote, and it's funny because my producer he told me he was like, I don't really know anything about the Dodgers, so you're on your own with this one, right? And I'm like, but it's crazy because that song was the fastest song I've ever written of all my songs.
No, no.
So
That's
like
dope.
yeah,
You
so it
say that
depends.
too.
So some of my songs I write, and then some I write with my producers.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's like your most successful song that you have out, right? Is Dodger Girl.
Yeah, that's definitely like my hit song, and it's funny because it's the fastest song like we made. I don't know how things work sometimes.
How did you come up with the concept to the song?
So for that particular song, there's so much like story to that song. Um, but I've always been a huge Dodger fan ever since I was a little girl. I always liked baseball. My mom was always a huge baseball fan. She liked the Yankees and the Dodgers, so I grew up liking both. But obviously, I stuck to like the home team, and then my family like worked there, so there's a lot of like family roots that kind of tie back to the Dodgers. My grandpa lived down the street, so he would walk to the games with his brothers, and he always would tell us the stories. And my mom worked there, my great grandfather worked there, my cousins. Like we've all had like um, a lot of like a lot of our like memories are like there at the stadium. So I one day I was like, you know what? I want to make a Dodgers anthem. And I've never talked about this too much, but I'm like, I want to talk about it because a couple of people have brought it up to me after my last interviews. They're like, why don't you mention it? And I'm like, so I'll just say, so like I used to talk to one of the guys on the Dodgers. And well, I was friends with a couple of them. Like I'm friends with a couple of them, but like one of them I was like talking to.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Talk about it.
I never
About it.
Yes, girl.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's
God,
talk about it. Yeah,
literally.
we're talking about it. Yeah. So, so like, I was actually like really close with one, Gavin Lex. But yeah, so we were homies and stuff. But I kind of had a crush on him and things like that, and I think he had a crush on me too. But like, I don't know, it just didn't really work out. It just didn't work out like that. That situation didn't work out, and this is so bad, you guys. But I'm just gonna keep it so real with you. So I follow like baseball players because I like baseball. Like that's not really a secret. I like baseball. I feel like everyone knows that. But yeah, at the time, one of the players like that they had drafted, my homegirl's like, oh my god, look at there's a new like Dodger player, and I think you would think he's cute. And I was like, who? So she's like, and I'm like, oh, he is cute, right? So then, long story short, like I followed him on Instagram. He followed me back. And then like me and him got more serious. Like we actually were like talking like a lot, you know? And then, I mean, long story short, it just like didn't end up working out. But it was really unfortunate because he ghosted me, you guys, like really bad. Like really bad. And it like broke my heart because yeah, it was a really like it's sad. Like it was a tragedy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so dramatic.
No, girl.
I'm so dramatic.
You were talking to a Dodger, you can check to the game and put it on your roster. You don't look at it like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, so it's kind of a funny story. So like all of that was happening. I've always been a fan of the Dodgers. And then so I feel like, you know, in a way I was like, you know what, like I was really hurt by the situation, and I'm like, I'm gonna turn this into something positive, like I like to do with my music. I'm gonna make a jingle. I'm gonna song about my love for the Dodgers, and like, so I was like, yeah, I'm a Dodger girl, because I was kind of getting teased. Like people would be like, oh, like you're talking to another Dodger, you know, like, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a Dodger girl, and I'm proud to be a Dodger girl. You know what I'm saying? And
So
I literally, like, that's literally
like a hater's anthem in a sense.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah. So like, and this is like a perfect example. And you know, this kind of, I'm so glad you sent me the question here, Deandra, because one of your questions was like, what is something like a rejection or a failure or something that you went through that you like turned around? What did you learn from it? And that's where I'm like, you know what, I'm going to talk about it today because I haven't really talked about that. And yeah, that was like a really big, I was like, I really liked this guy, and like, you know, it was weird too because he really liked me and he asked me to be his girl, and it's weird how everything just like ended, like, right? So, yeah, you know, and
No, he's
I
a
think
player,
it just
though.
goes to show you that you can make a positive situation happen, right? Out of anything you go through, like a heartbreak or whatever. Because I literally like made a dope ass song. You know what I mean?
Oh, you made the Dodger song because of the guy?
Well, no. That was just part.
Girl.
That was just like,
Wow.
that was just
Wow.
like an extra, like, because I wanted to do a dog anyways.
Okay.
And then when I was writing it, I was like, you know what? I am gonna take full, what do you call it? Like full,
Control of
like,
your life.
yeah, like I'm gonna be proud about this. Like I
That
am
was
a
good.
Dodger girl. Yes, you know what I mean.
Hey, let me ask you this. I'm sorry, Deandra,
No,
just
go ahead.
briefly, because I wanted to ask, what is the fit like the Dodger girl? Because even me before I followed you, and even others, the whole Dodger girl thing, is it a affiliation or is just a moniker or what? With
Yeah,
the
well,
whole
you know,
Dodger
it's
girl
funny
thing.
because it started off as just like a saying, like, you know, part of the song. And then when I put the song out, I gave it to some of the people I know up at the stadium, and like they liked it. And shout out to the DJ too, DJ Severe, for playing, you know, he plays the song sometimes, you know. So I gave it to like the connects that I have there at the stadium. And so I mean, I think now, because the song got so big and I feel like it's getting like attention, and it kind of like took off on like TikTok, it went viral, like I think I'm starting to get like the people on top over there like knowing who I am and about the project. Like the other day I tagged one of the main owners, shout out to Billie Jean King, so she's like one of the main owners like of the Dodgers, and she liked it and stuff. So
And
I
I know Magic Johnson. I could hook you up. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
That
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
No.
We
But
selling
yeah,
people
so
dreams, G-Lu.
I'm just
but
kidding. Go
yeah,
ahead.
like so now that the song was taking off, like I feel like the people at the top and stuff, I feel like they like it because they're showing love to it and stuff. And I haven't had any run-ins or anything with like they've never cease and desist me or anything, and I don't think they would because it's like a huge promo song. It's huge promo
Okay.
for the Dodgers.
Right.
They
They need to make
could,
you an honorary.
but
You need to be an honorary Dodger girl. You need to have like honorary free games, everything. You need to be official honorary or honoree or whatever they call that.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think we're getting there, you guys. I think this year, I think it's getting into the right hands. I feel
Right.
it. I can just sense it.
Right.
And I do think that it's gonna get to that point. And I have like my merchandise that I'm actually dropping tomorrow. And
No.
this launch, I'll show you guys. I actually have some of that's why there's like a mess behind me. Don't mind that. It's
Oh,
all
go ahead.
like the stuff that I'm gonna be selling tomorrow. But like so I have some keychains like this one right here. Let me take it out of the packaging.
Let's see. We'll put you on blast right there. Let us see.
So this one says Dodger Girl. This is where this is where I think that they really I might start getting their attention because like now I have like products. But
Okay.
I want to work with the Dodgers. So my goal is to get Dodger Girl inside the stadium.
That's dope. You get a free
Yeah, so
Dodger
that's
Girl
one side,
keychain.
and then
You
this
get a free
one it
Dodger
has
Girl
like
keychain and a bobblehead and a Dodger dog when you go to a game.
exactly. And I'm actually gonna be
That's
having
dope.
Amanda Clara's bobbleheads.
That's
I'm not
dope.
even kidding. I'm gonna make a Dodger Girl bobblehead, and then this one right here. Let me show you. That's in my Dodger Girl era.
That's cute.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, these are just some of the stuff, and then I have like this one. It says "Pitch,
Bitch,
please,"
please. I like that.
and yeah, and the
Yeah.
guy that I was talking about, he's a pitcher.
Oh,
Just saying.
please.
Um,
How did you
Yes.
go to pitch, please?
Yes.
Don't you, homie?
I know, but it's so weird because like we
No
we
Dodgers.
were like both so in love with each other, so I don't know what the hell happened. It's weird.
Oh,
But look
we
at
were
this
both
one.
hot.
This one's
Okay. She said we were both hot. All right. Go ahead.
Dodger Girl. It's like this stuff. These are just the keychains. I have koozies. I have clear backpacks too that you can wear into the game. So my goal is to get all this in front of the people on top who are in
Right.
charge of the brand. Like I mean like I guess you would say the merchandise and all that because I want to work with the Dodgers. You know what I mean? And I have obviously like you guys saw some of the concepts. I have concepts for days, and I think it will make a ton of money. So my
Is
goal
that
is to
merch
work with
available
them.
now? The stuff you have there, is that available for people now or no?
Tomorrow at 11
Okay, tomorrow,
a.m.
okay.
Pacific time.
Okay.
Yes.
And where can they where do they go to your IG or inbox you
Yeah.
or what?
So go to my Instagram, and then in my bio, I'm gonna have the link where they can purchase the stuff at. And this is just the first launch. So the next launch will be closer to opening day. I'm gonna add something to the collection, and then the launch after that will be on my birthday. So those I'm really excited to for my birthday launch. It's their little purses. They're
Right.
transparent. They're so cute. Let me see. I was reading the comments. Sorry.
Right. She said
But yeah,
has
so they're
gotten
like cute
permission.
little
Oh, go ahead.
mini transparent purses. I feel like the girls are gonna go wild. They're gonna love them.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, and I don't just have Dodger Girl. I have my other songs too. I have Angel Baby, so that's another one. But I have a lot of merch in the works. This is just like my first launch.
Dope. Hey, with that being said, hold on one second. With that being said, let me do this right quick. Talking Dodger Girl merch and all that. Let me do this briefly right quick. Let's take a quick break and go to your famous video and song Dodger Girl. Can you go ahead and
Yay.
premiere that for us now, please?
Yay!
This is Dodger Girl by Amanda Carrera. It's online and on YouTube, all platforms right now. So make sure you go support it after you watch this. We'll be right back.
That is so cool. That is so cool. That is so cool.
For a lifetime, and for the last time, I wish you all a very pleasant good afternoon.
Oh. Hey.
Thank you.
Yes,
I was
yes.
reading the comments.
Hey, that was fire, straight up, man. That was dope, man. And I don't know, we lost her, but that was dope. And she gave it up for the legendary Vince Scully at the beginning. She had Fernando Valenzuela in there, the legend. I
Can you
mean,
see me?
I
Sorry,
see.
I got like something on my phone.
Hey, that was dope, though. I like how you gave it up for Fernando and Vince Scully, Lasorda.
Wait, I can't hear.
Oh,
I can't hear you. Let me see. What did I do?
did something. Maybe you unmute.
How do I make? Do I click mic? Let me see.
We hear you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't hear you.
Maybe go out and come back in. Can't hear me though. Can't hear me.
I'm gonna try to refresh the page because I can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn, that was dope though, man. Like I really like that video, man. Like if you're a Dodger fan, you could appreciate that. I'm a Dodger fan, been since I was a kid. Grew up watching the Dodgers on Channel 11. Went to a gang of Dodger games. You know what I mean? So I'm a Dodger fan for sure. So that was dope right there. I'm sure the homies in the comments appreciated that. That was.
I feel. Oh, there you are. Okay.
I'm back. Sorry, I got like an Amber Alert, and then it like when I went back, I couldn't hear, and I hope they find whoever's missing. I don't know if you guys all got that alert right now too, but it scared me. It was like so loud.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, though. Yeah.
Okay. I was just saying that was real dope right there. I really, really like that, and I like the whole video. Like you really show love to the Dodgers. If you're a Dodger fan like me and all the people in the comments, you could really appreciate that. Rest in peace,
Thank you
Vince.
so much. I'm so glad you guys felt it because that was the whole point of like the whole video and everything. Is I really wanted to show the roots and the whole culture, the history. That's why I used the samples of Vin and Fernando Valenzuela and Jaime Jarrín and Tommy Lasorda and Joe Davis because I wanted to kind of show through the history too. And when I made the song, I had in mind, I kept telling people like, I want you to be able to feel like you've been to Dodger Stadium, even if you've never been there. I want you to feel like you have captured the essence of it through my song. And the guy who mixed it, he had never been to a Dodger game. My homie Rhythm Rug, shout out Rhythm Rug. Wow. He's from New York. And he's like, I've never been to a Dodger game. But he called me when he was mixing it. He's like, yo, I feel like I've been there, and now I really want to go to a Dodger game. I'm like, hell yeah, like dope, you know.
That is dope, but man, I think that could be like a Dodge. Like you really need to. I think they really need to get in tune with what you got going on. That could be a anthem right there. Like seriously.
Thank you so much.
I'm serious though.
Yeah, and that's why I would be like so happy if to have that meeting, with the people over there, whoever's in charge of like, the merch and all that, because I think we can do something like with all the Dodger Girl stuff. There's millions of Dodger Girl fans, and we can really show so much love to all the Dodger girls.
Right.
So, and I feel like they would love all this stuff. I have I don't know if you guys saw, but I was putting up some of the bags. Like they're so cute.
Their bag. I like that.
This one right here is like a fanny pack.
Yeah, that's dope. It's
cute. It says Dodger Girl, and then it's time for Dodger baseball, and I have it in 3 colors right now. And then obviously the mini this is a big backpack. I feel like this would do really. It says True to Blue, and it has like the LA. This is like my neutral backpack, so guys can wear this too. And then we have the girl one too. It's like a little mini. and it says Dodger Girl, and the top has the LA hands. So yeah, I think they're gonna do well. I've already had orders placed, and I haven't even put them on the website yet. So I'm like,
blow up,
so I'm
girl.
trying to get this concept, and I want to talk to the Dodgers, and I want to sit down and stuff. So right now, I've been making calls, and I've been talking to a couple people. So I
think probably the only thing you're missing right now, I don't know if you already have this, but a real good PR person that could make that happen. Because if you get that into the right people's hands or the right ears that is in charge up there, I really think they're gonna deal with you. You know what I mean? Because
thank you. I feel it too. I really feel it.
You have legitimate merch. You're obviously a beautiful girl. I think the whole package is ready. You know what I mean? You just need to present it correctly. Seriously.
Thank you so much. It's so lovely to hear this, because I feel it. And I'm feeling really good, and I've worked so many hours on this, and I have so many designs, and and I'm so excited. And I also have bandanas, and t-shirts. Somebody wrote in the comment, they said, my favorite line is "Rose from the concrete, now my petals blue." And I love that. Yeah. And I have this super cool piece of merch coming, you guys. It's on my next drop. It's not going to be on this one, but I think you guys are going to like it. So it's like a blue rose, and then around it says "Proud to be a Dodger Girl." It's so dope. And then I also have another one where it's just it says "Dodger Girl," but it's a rose is coming out, like a blue rose. It's so dope. I can't wait. I have hats too. I literally
I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna purchase some of the merch. I would like a T-shirt, a hat, something I can rock, because I'm a Dodger fan and I want to support you. Wish we had DD here. Someone could post her links, but I will have it in the description after the show.
Thank you. I'm so thankful you guys like it. Thank you so much.
Her IG is Amanda Carrera, spelled like her name. That's her IG, right?
Yes. So it's AMANDACARRERA. Yep. And you can find my music by searching my name too, and all my social media platforms too.
Oh, she's dope. Pretty girl. Like I said, you're ready. I just think you just need the right representation right now. I think you're already ready. Packaged, signed, sealed, delivered. You're ready to real talk.
Thank you. Yes.
Honestly,
I would love. I can't wait. I feel like it's gonna happen. I have just a really good intuition and a good feeling, and I feel like stars are aligning right now, and everything is in place to where it needs to be. It's gonna happen. It's probably gonna happen very soon. I feel it. I manifested it.
If you get it in the right hands, and you're able to maybe sell the licensing to your stuff, so you can just keep making money, because that's gonna sell like crazy. And even your song, if you sell it to the Dodgers, you're always gonna be making money.
That's why it's good. That's why it's good you did not, like you said, that's why it's good you did not sign to anyone yet. You're independent. Now you can make moves and be in control of your own destiny, because you have so many great things lined up for you. And if you would already signed to someone, they would have had control of that. So the fact that you are still independent is great right now, because you have a bright future with everything you already have going on and the stuff you already have personally that you can sell, license, and all this. So yeah, that's great that you are independent right now.
Yes. Thank you so much. And that is something I just want to tell all the listeners is especially if you're doing music, you never know what your hit's gonna be. So just keep making music and keep putting it out, because and it might not even hit right away. It might hit months, years later, and it'll take off. And once one of them does, they're all gonna take off. And I'm noticing that with my numbers. My numbers are jumping.
I think that Dodger Girl, and you got so many other hits too in videos, but I think that Dodger Girl, it just hasn't happened yet, but I think that's going to be your one. It's going to take off, because once the right people, I'm serious, because you have so many Dodger fans, you know what I mean? And people that love the Dodgers. And once they hear that, see that video and see what you're doing, it's going to blow up, because it's instantly like it. I liked it when I seen it. So it's like,
thank you so much.
That's going to take off.
Yes, and thank you. I feel it. I feel it. And like, and then it's just like it's so crazy how everything works, you guys. Because like I was I went through like a really like time where I was really really sad, and I was just in a really dark place. I was just sad about different things, like with music and with anything, like life has its ups and downs. And then obviously I had that thing happen with me and Bobby. I said his name.
That
Whatever.
guy hurt you. That sounds like Bobby really hurt you, girl. Don't worry
But
about it. You know what I mean? Bobby, he's gonna be mad later when you blow up. He's gonna wish he didn't do that. But don't. It seems like Bobby really hurt
yeah.
you.
So
Don't trip on Bobby though. Don't worry about it. It's all
Keep
good.
in mind that
yeah, and I think that just goes to show you guys. Yeah, and it just goes to show you, like, just don't stop, don't give up. Because if I would have let, like, situations like really just like stop me, then I would have never even made Dodger Girl, and and also don't let what anyone tells you on the internet like hurt you, because like that happened, like when me and Bobby, like when it kind of went public and everything, and like bad, like I don't want to say breakup, whatever it was, and like I kind of put him on blast. People were like so mean to me, and they were like you're just what were they calling me? They were calling me a cleat chaser, clout chaser. They said, "Oh, my music sucks. You're only saying, you're making things up. You're saying things because you want people to listen to your." I quote unquote, I'm gonna tell you, I literally should. I have them screenshotted still, but I should read them someday for a YouTube video. But someone told me that I was just saying it and trying to get attention to get people to listen to my quote unquote. They said my Chola auto-tune rap career from East LA. Oh. And when I read that, I was so pissed. I was so pissed because I'm like,
I don't see why.
Word of advice. Yeah, like she said, word of advice though, especially when you come into this industry, you're gonna have, first of all, people that are gonna hate. You're gonna, like the homie said, thick skin. You're gonna definitely have that. But when you add that you were dealing with a Dodger, people don't know you, so it's like, okay, this is already a known guy. He's a player, literally. But you know what I mean? This is gonna happen. He hurt you, obviously, but this is what happens. So you have to have thick skin, and then when you put it out there, it's definitely going to get haters because he is a public figure, and they're like, "Who is this girl?" So obviously that's come. So you got to have first thick skin, and don't worry about the haters. The more bigger you get, the more haters you're going to have. So haters are actually a good thing, but you can't.
That's true.
You can't let it get to you because that's going to happen.
You can't, and it's hard. It was so hard, you guys, because those were just one. There was so many other ones where people were just going in on me. I'm talking like making fun of my appearance, the way I look, making fun of me for being Hispanic, literally, for being like, it was a lot. So I had to really so imagine like, okay, all of that plus all of what I already went through, and I'm like, well, I put it all out there, so it was just like a big old I went through so much during that month or two. Right. But that's why I'm like, the best thing is what you said, have thick skin. You're gonna get through it, and you're gonna be okay. And don't stop doing what you love. Because if I would have just let me going into a depression stop me from making more songs and doing music, like I said, I wouldn't even make Dodger Girl, Right. So it's just everything comes full circle. Do good, do right by others. God will lead you to where you need to be,
Yes, and since this is technically a pre-Valentine's episode, it's actually good that we're having this conversation about how heartbreak can be our motivator to do perfect. I mean, most people know that I got my heart broken by a crackhead, and here I am. So that was my motivator. No, okay. So nobody knows that story. So I was with a man who I was with for 2 years. I was very much in love with this man, and he had a drug problem.
Okay.
So he there was a lot of in and out, the drugs, the women, all this stuff. So instead of me, it hurt for a while. I mean, it's still kind of, like I
Yeah.
income, but the motivator of having to get up and go, because what I did is I threw myself into my work as well. Like the
Yeah.
moment that was over, I was like, whoop, time to get to work. Like I
Yeah.
call myself the Mary J. Blige of the fashion industry. Every time I get hurt, I'm throwing myself into my work,
I
So
love it. I love that. I love that.
Mary J
but
made the best music when she was hurt, though.
absolutely. And this is what I'm telling you. Like at the end of the day, like the insults that I heard were not insults to me, because I'm from East LA. I like the Cholo Chola culture.
Me too.
It's
And and
it's
when people
not
call me a
it's not an
chola,
insult. Take that as a compliment and you embrace it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
exactly, because I feel like the term chola just means a very strong
Right.
woman. That's right. That's how I feel like when people say that. That's a strong female. That chola is a strong female that doesn't let herself, So I didn't exactly. So, and that's the thing. I was just like, you know, people just are ignorant.
That's the world we live in, though. So you got to take the good with the bad. You have just as many as great good people and positive. You have really more negative, and the negative is really what fuels the industry, the world these days. If you look now, you see more negativity that prevails and what's put on front than the positive. You know what I mean? So again, you have
Yeah.
to skin, not allow yourself to get caught up and caught in these things. You got to keep pushing forward, because like I just told you, you got to listen to the positives. Just like I told you, what I've seen from you so far is all great. Your
Thank
packages,
you.
great music, the videos, your presentation, you have merch, you're independent, you're you know what I mean? Everything you
Yeah.
have going for yourself. You can't let
Thank
the
you so much.
negativity
Thank
drag
you.
you down. Yeah.
Thank you. And thank you for sharing that, Deandra. Like, it's important. We know that people hear like our voices and our
You're not
stories.
alone. I mean, all
Yeah.
of us have been through something where we were in love
Exactly.
with a person, and it was we thought we would never live again, and we thought that
Yeah.
things are just downhill. And now, I mean, look at you have a hit song, and technically, if we're listening correctly and reading in between the lines, it's a love song, a breakup song, in a sense. And
Yeah.
it you can now use it to your advantage. You can make millions of dollars off of the merch, off of the song, off of all these things. So you won anyway.
Right. You won. You winning, girl. You winning. You know what I mean?
That's a good way to look at it.
Winning. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and it's cool because it's a
America
song
win.
that makes others happy. Like, if people never knew this story or whatever, they're still gonna love the song. And that's the coolest thing about it all, is that I made a song like an anthem for Dodger fans, for LA, for the culture. And when I'm at shows singing it and I see people rocking to it and they're singing it and they're bobbing
Right.
their heads, I'm like, yo, this is the prize right here. Not no relationship, not no record contract, whatever. This is the prize, that the smile on everyone's faces, the kids, they love it, the adults, everybody, And I'm like, man, feels good.
You got the season about to start back up, so you got to push that right. You got to push it again, like it's new again. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes, I do want to share with you guys. So, and also if you guys, whoever's watching, if you're gonna be in spring training in Arizona, I'm gonna be out there the first weekend. So February 22nd through the 25th, I'll be out there. I'm gonna have my stuff, not obviously with me at the games, but I'm gonna do some pop-ups kind of around there, like at some restaurants. So if you want to come and chill and you want to get something, pull up. I'll post the locations and stuff probably like in a week, or it's almost coming up, so probably next week.
Next week. That's next week.
Yeah, and then I do want to let all the fans know, and especially all the Dodger fans, that yes, exactly. I love that. Thank you, Ilya. Thank you so much. I love what you just said. So I have another project coming up, and I don't have official release date for it. I don't know when I want to drop it, but I'm thinking I'm gonna want to drop it around 4th of July again. I'm probably gonna want to drop it on 4th of July. But it's a Dodger Girl EP. So it's all songs on like the vibe of, it's like all like not even just Dodgers, but just baseball in general. And one of them, I'm gonna drop the bomb right here. I'm gonna drop the bomb.
What is it?
So one of them, and shout out to the homie Seven, and the homie Dax. One of them's called Otani.
Otani. Hey, hold on. Let me see, because I want to play some more of your stuff. But speaking of relationships and all this, I got another one I want to bang, but I want to get a perspective from you because you talked about this last one with the relationship. Tell us about this song, Boyfriend, you have. Any relationship about? Because that's like a great segue. Yeah, what is that about? I want to play that. What is that about?
That song right there. Oh, man, I love that song, too. It's dope. So, you know, that was one of my more projects that I kind of went a little more like, because I feel like a lot of my stuff, I'm like, oh, like, it's cute. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. But then, like, when I made Boyfriend and I did the video, they're like, oh, this is a different side of you, you know? Like, so my more, like, mature side, my sexy, I guess you would say, side kind of came out in that song. And it was kind of different for me, but I liked it. I really was like trying to just express myself. And I love that song because it's about the girl basically telling the guy, like, hey, like, be my boyfriend, you know? She's the one that's, you know, she's sure of it, and she's telling this guy.
You're like courting the guy then.
Yes. And I thought it was an interest. I liked the whole concept of that because I feel like, you know, I just think that's dope, you know?
Right.
Because I'm like that. Like when I like a guy, I won't right away, but like I'll tell the guy, you know, like
what you want. You go for what you want. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I know what I want. But yeah, so that song was really fun to make. Shout out Dax B. I love the beat. It was very like it had a West Coast feel to it, the way that it was bouncing and stuff. And the visuals, we went crazy. We got like a white Porsche Carrera because that's my last name. So we're like, we gotta get the Porsche Carrera video.
That's dope.
Yeah, and then but I love that song. And that song was just kind of like also to the message to the guy I was talking to at the time. I was like trying to drop hints, you know. I'm obvious when I all my songs are like really written like about like they're real like stories and stuff, you know. So
that's good. That's what people want. People want the real, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
and they're gonna be able to feel like if it's real, people are gonna feel it and they're gonna draw to you more because people like real shit. You know what I mean? So I think that's dope. So with that being said, let's bang this video from Amanda Carrera called Boyfriend. People, check it out right. Okay. Amanda Carrera. That was dope. That was like getting your little sexy on fly.
Yeah.
Porsche Carrera. You know what I mean?
You.
That was dope. That was dope again, girl. You got something going on here. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys liked that one. That one was so fun to make, and yeah, it's a sexier side to me, you know. But I love that. I love that song. I'm excited about the fact that you guys liked it. So
and the fact that you're still repping that LA always, girl.
Repping LA.
I am.
LA, girl. Loving that
Dodger jersey.
Yeah, that's hard. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's dope. You got some dope stuff, man. Got some great stuff going on. I can't wait to see, see the progression and see when it blossoms and like, wow, you know what I mean? We get to see you now and just can't wait to see you later when it blows up because I know you're gonna blow. You know what I mean? Like I said, you're on your way.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it a lot. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I'm just trying my best and I'm working really hard every day, and I know whatever's supposed to happen is gonna happen. So
right.
Yeah, I appreciate the kind words, the opportunity, to be on your guys' platform. That's dope. I'm very thankful.
Right. I want to hold on. Since you're here, I got a couple more. I want to like promote you. You know what I mean? Let's go to,
Yeah. No,
let's
let's
do
do
another one.
it for sure.
This is
Yeah.
Baby Boy. Tell us about Baby Boy.
Oh, Baby Boy Down the Ride. Oh my God, I love Baby Boy Down the Ride so much. Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's so interesting too, like the songs you pick. Like it's cool. Like it's dope. So Baby Boy Down the Ride, that was on a West Coast vibe. So shout out to the homie Dennis Blaze who produced the track. He sent me a couple tracks. This was one of the first ones, and he when he sent it, I was like, oh, like this is a gangsta ass beat, you know? It was like, so I was actually with Dax, my other producer, and we played it, and then we're like, yo, and I tell him, I'm like, I want to do a West Coast project, and he's like, he's like, okay, and I was like, yeah, like a EP, couple songs. He's like, okay, let's do it, and I was like. And then I was like, you know, but I'm like, I want to jump on the beat, but I want to still have like a clean message, you know, like, still, I don't want to promote guns or anything, you know. So anyway, so then we ended up coming up with Baby Boy Down the Ride. That's actually like a sample kind of the Cutie Pie song. So Dennis Blaze flipped Cutie Pie into Baby Boy Down the Ride. Ooh. And yeah, I was like really excited about this because we got to go to East LA to film it, and we had the Lolo and everything, and it was so dope. I loved it. I loved it so much, and I love being able to show the culture and like, you know, as much things that are LA as possible in my videos, like how you guys kind of just said.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, I like to show it because, like growing up and stuff, I lived all throughout LA, like San Gabriel Valley, all the way to like El Sereno. I lived everywhere. And,
I lived in El Sereno.
Yeah, and like Alhambra.
I lived in Alhambra. I went to Alhambra High School.
No, you didn't. What year?
I can't tell you my age though, but yeah, I went to Alhambra High School too. So
shout out Alhambra Moors.
Alhambra Moors for sure.
Oh my gosh, shout out to Alhambra. All of my like closest friends that I'm so close with today are all from Alhambra.
I lived on Commonwealth and Margarita. I lived on Commonwealth and Margarita.
Stop it right now.
Damn.
I lived on I lived on Commonwealth and Westmont, so going kind of toward, but like right by Huntington, you know, like I lived in those apartments like there by the laundromat.
Yeah, going
not the laundromat. The apartments right there by the hotel on like Huntington and Westmont. But you could also go down Commonwealth. And then I also lived on shout out Bushnell. Right by you.
The dead end. I know about Bushnell for sure. Yeah. That's what's up. It's a small world, man.
Wow. Small world. Yeah, that street holds a lot of memories in my heart for sure.
Yeah. My homies lived on Bushnell right there. Yep. Shout out to Bushnell.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Alhambra. Yeah. So yeah, Alhambra, I have a lot of memories. That's where I met my son's dad and everything. So yeah,
right, know some of the same people. That's a whole different story. But let's get into this right here. Baby Boy, the world premiere on the G-Lew show. We got Amanda Carrera. Check it out, y'all. We'll be right back.
Yo, that's dope. Now I know what I'm gonna say too, because I'm remembering all the memories from the video. You know.
That's dope. I like that one. Like I like the sample. I like the whole flavor, the culture you're showing you in the Lolo. You know what I mean? That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
love that one. And like that song was on the Know Your Roots EP, and I wanted to show like I was saying like the culture and stuff and the visuals, and it was dope because like, you know, we went by the graffiti wall, and like, you know, back in the day, I don't do it anymore, but back in the day, you know, I was super like into it and like, you know, painting and all that stuff. I wasn't very good, but I liked it. It was just something I liked to do. You know, it was fun. And when we got to the spot, when we got to the spot, I saw the walls. I was like, right here, we're gonna feel like this is dope. So that shot of like all the walls and stuff tacked up, are painted and stuff. Like I'm like, I want to show all the beauty, you know, because I feel like it's so beautiful, like all the art. And then obviously, you know, the famous, you know, or sign and all that. So like that was awesome. And when I wrote the song, I wrote it with Dennis Blaze and with Dax too. And so the part though where I'm like trying to show you what it's like on the west side. So like I was like at the time too, like I was talking to this guy and he was literally from a whole different like part of the country and everything, you know. So
Yes.
I'd be interested. I don't talk to him anymore, but I'd be interested to know what he thought of the video because he's literally from like Tennessee or something. So it's
Right.
like so different, you know. And
Who-
so that
who
song
does
goes
your-
like, let me show you what it's like on the west side, you know.
Who does your
This is how we do it.
videos? Who does your videos? You got dope visuals too. Who does your videos?
Thank you so much. Shout out the platform. Let's go. Make some noise for the platform TV. They do a lot of my videos. They do a lot of my they document a lot of, you know, what I got going on. They're the ones putting together my Dodger Girl documentary that's coming out in a couple months. So check out the platform. They're the ones who did this video. They're really, really dope. It's my homie Chills and CJ behind the camera. And Dax too. But yeah, CJ's like the main filmer. So he did this one. Man, he did a good I love all the cuts he made, like at the end when I'm doing the dance and the hop and the
So you're getting your walk on. You got your walk on a little bit.
I got my walk on, yeah, you know.
I see you.
So it was cool.
That was dope. I really like that one. You know what I mean? Because I had the whole, like you said, the West Coast bounce, the vibe. You went through East LA, Whittier. You know what I mean? That was dope. You know what I mean? Every video you make is like different and dope. Like everyone is different and everyone is dope. You have like you said earlier, you don't really have a certain you're not boxed into a certain style. So every video and song we heard is different. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like it.
Definitely. That's so true. That's so true. Like if you were someone who just heard my music for the first time, I wouldn't even know what to say because I don't know. It depends what song they show you, you know, because you might hear that one and then someone might put on Paradise or something else and you're like, wait, what? It's the same artist?
Right.
It's happened to me before. People have told me, they're like, I don't know. It's cool though.
That's dope, man. You got a lot of diversity and a lot going on. Like I said, every song is dope. Like I said, that Dodger Girl is gonna blow up. I already know it. But then when they hear that, they're gonna go and look at all the other stuff you have, and it's gonna be a no-brainer. You know what I mean? You got a lot of talent. And the fact that you went to our Alhambra, that's crazy. So, you know, I definitely got a lot of love for you now. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna promote it and you know, I hope we're gonna cheer you on over here. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Yes. I like always say representing from the SGV because I grew up Alhambra, Diamond Bar, Covina, La Puente, you know, all through all the way to San Dimas, you know, Pomona. Like we moved a lot, you know, but I when I was little, I was like, I would see it as like, dang, like I'm, you know, it's not a bad thing, but in a sense, I would think it was a bad thing. But now that I'm older, I appreciate it more. I'm like, you know what, that's kind of dope. I got to like
got to experience it all. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to exactly. Yeah.
That's
so
dope.
It's cool.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. We got Amanda Carrera in here. People, we got some new people coming in. Shout out to Lena Loke, Spanks, the Contreras family. We got Amanda Carrera up in here. Artist. She's a Dodger girl. She got a banger called I'm gonna play that at the end. You know what I mean? I gotta bring that back again. But tell the people too what you have coming up. She showed a lot of merch. She has a lot going on. Tell the people what you have coming up in the near future that we can look forward to.
Okay, so hey everyone tuning in. So the things I have coming up are tomorrow, Valentine's Day, I'm dropping a EP called Blue Dream. I'm very excited about it. I hope you guys love it. It's on some souldies, 90s R&B vibe. So dope. I already have a music video, Angel Baby, out for it. We got My Guy that's in the works, and so that project comes out tomorrow. And I'm dropping merchandise tomorrow. So if you're just tuning in, I was showing a couple of my merchandise pieces. I'm dropping that baseball project. So it's like a baseball EP. It's a Dodger Girl EP. So obviously Dodger is going to be on there. We got another smash hit song called Otani. That's about to be on there. And a couple other ones, you guys. You guys got it. This is my year, you guys. Please stay tuned and please keep believing in me and following me. I appreciate all your love and support always. It doesn't go unnoticed. I love you guys, and I'm thankful to be able to be here right now talking to all of you guys. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but you know what? That's all I can remember at this moment.
Hey, let me do, because you said you have on the new project Angel Baby, right? Is that that's what you're pushing now?
Yes.
So
yeah, right now I have Angel Baby available to watch too as a music video, and that one's also a single by itself, but it is going on the EP that's coming out tomorrow too, because I feel like when I dropped it a couple years ago, it got love, but I feel like now that I have like more followers and stuff and kind of more people that are like fans and stuff, I wanted to redrop it for people that had never heard it before, so yeah, that one I'm promoting like crazy right now.
Hold on. Let me promote it for.
Aw, every time I see Angel Baby, it brings back a lot of nostalgia. It really does. And I'm really excited about the new EP because this is about that time period I was telling you guys about, and so I really got to express myself and really just put like my heart and soul into it. And I feel like if he hears it, I think he'll know who it's about, and yeah, I think a lot of like what happened in the past with those other two guys was a lot of the reason why it didn't work. It wasn't working, or we stopped talking, the new guy. But like, I really liked the new guy like a lot. The new guy, that sounds crazy, right? I'm like the new guy. But yeah, so that's what this whole project's about. I'm excited for everybody to hear it.
No.
I love how
Go ahead, Deandra.
I love how like you're like the Ariana Grande Taylor Swift of our time.
Tell me why, my son.
He's like, hey, boy, I didn't have to talk about you. But those are the most. Taylor Swift is like not my American Sweetheart, but American Sweetheart because of this. She went to constant heartbreak, and every time she went to a heartbreak, she was writing a song about this dude. And it's like, okay.
I love that.
You keep making money up then, honey. That's what I would do. Oh, you want to be an asshole? Let me write a song and make money off your ass.
I love you, Deandra. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. It's so cute. It's funny you say that too, because the other day, my son, he's so cute, you guys. He's 6, right? He tells my brother, I love my mama so much. And my brother's like, why do you love your mama so much? Tell me. He's like, because she's like Taylor Swift. And I was like, well, I'm not nowhere near there yet, but I get where he's coming from, Like, I write the love songs and stuff. So it's cute. Like, yeah, that's funny that you said that. You want to know something funny? This is kind of funny. One time I was getting into like kind of like a little argument or whatever with like my ex, my son's daddy. He made a funny comment. He's like, calm down. He's like, well, just go write a song about it, Taylor Swift. And I was like, and I was laughing. I was like, that's right. I'm going to. Like you said. That's funny.
Your creative pen is great. Honestly, I mean, whatever your motivation is, keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Push, my suggestion, push for the licensing of that stuff to the Dodgers, your merch, and your song, and you probably never have to work a day in your life again.
Right, facts, facts. That
I
Dodger, that
will. I
Dodger girl is
will.
gonna take you there. That Dodger girl song is gonna take. That's gonna do it.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now. You guys have no idea. You made my whole entire day, my week, my year. Like that. I just feel good energy right now, and I'm so happy. You guys are great, great, awesome support right now, and you're making me smile. Thank you guys.
Yeah, and whatever projects in the future that you have, you're always welcome to come back and promote them.
Thank
Uh,
you guys. Thank you so much. And Deandra, I gotta send you a Dodger Girl pack. And I
I
gotta
would love
make you one
that.
too. I just need to put a guy one together. I only have the backpack for now, so I'll get you a backpack.
Oh, I would
And
love
then
that.
when I have the hats and stuff for the guys, I'll get you one. I promise. Don't have the guy ones yet. I'm working on the guy ones though.
You also you did forget to mention one thing. You have a video coming up, right? Upcoming video.
I do. Yes. So one of the songs is My Guy. It's the cover version from the Mary Wells song, the classic oldie song. And I wanted to pay my respects to her. And so that song's on this project. And shout out to Deandra. She's styling me in the music video for it. So that will also be another visual that will be coming out. We haven't filmed it yet, you guys, but we're going to be getting on that like ASAP. I only filmed the part where I was singing at the senior living home. So that part I did get to film, but we haven't gotten to film the other part of it yet. So stay tuned though. It's going to be coming out. We're going to be working on it probably at the end of this month. Fingers crossed. Hoping everyone's schedules align, but it's gonna either be the end of February or early March. So we should have that out. We'll have it out to you like in March time, you guys. So it's gonna come by fast, and I'm excited because Deandra is the bomb, you guys. So I went to her house, right, and I literally. In my mind, because she sent me some photos, I'm like already thinking like, okay, like I love this one, you know. Tell me why I get there and I fall in love with all her dresses and don't even end up picking the one that I thought I was gonna pick. Like she has so many dresses, and her styling is just no one's doing it like her. Let me tell you that she's doing the thing right now, you guys, and no one's doing it like that. So for any styling needs, hit up D. She's super amazing. She's incredible. She lets you try on the clothes too, so that you're for sure you're satisfied with the one you want. She got the super cute heels, the earrings, and everything. I can't wait. The look that we picked, right, girl? It's so cute. It's fire.
Like the thing is, it's nothing like we're accustomed to seeing Amanda Carrera in it. That's gonna be a dope change, just to kind of see how the audience reacts to that look. It's gonna be like she's still gonna look fly, she's still gonna look sexy, all that stuff, but it's gonna take her to a whole nother level.
Yay. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Deandra, because I swear I just dress like a boy half the time. So like I'm like I'm like, Deandra, help me, please.
No, but I mean you're meeting your core audience right now, and with the whole Dodger girl Cholita aesthetic, like it's sexy, it's cute, it's good for you.
Thank you.
Every so often it's always fun to like switch it up and kind of do that. I can't wait for you guys to see that. It's gonna be it's still super hot, but she's gonna look so fly.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited. Yes, you guys. Deandra is amazing.
Not already following you, your social media platforms, my darling. Please, one more time.
Yes. So you can find me at Amanda Carrera, AmandaCarrera. That's my Instagram. But if you click the link in my bio, it's gonna take you to all my social media platforms. But it's pretty much Amanda Carrera on everything except for TikTok. It's my full name. So I'm gonna spell it out because my middle name is spelled a little different than what normally I guess it would be. So it's Amanda Jane Carrera, AmandaCarrera. JAYNECARRERA. It's super long. I know it's my full name. But please follow me on TikTok too. I'm trying to post more often. And yeah, you guys, please stay tuned. I have so much in store. You can find my music by typing in my name, Amanda Carrera, and all my music videos are on YouTube. Just type in Amanda Carrera and you will find all of them.
That's amazing. And you have made history here with us because you are our longest interview and changing the game.
Right. I know,
I
right?
hope, I hope people liked it. I gave
Oh
you guys,
yeah, people are
honestly,
gonna
you
love
guys,
you. You have such a bubbly personality.
thank you. And I feel so comfortable with you guys. Like, I spoke on stuff I've never spoken on, and I'm so excited I did because I feel like it's important to really tell my story, you know? So thank you guys so much for making me feel comfortable, and this has been such an amazing time.
The goal of changing the game is to put our artists out there that are up and coming and the legends that aren't given enough credit. Plus, we are a therapy session.
Yay! Thank you guys.
Fair to
It
say.
really feels really good. Thank you so much. Thank you, both of you.
Thank
But
you
thank
for
you for coming on. We really appreciate your presence. And
Can people watch this like after, or is this
yes, it'll
live?
be there.
so
Yes.
the link that we put in the story to that shows the little YouTube link.
Oh,
They
okay.
can click on it and rewatch it. But I always do like a posting in the morning too with like
Okay.
little snippets of our interview. So then and I'll put the link there too so they can see it. And then I'll tag you. And
Yay! Okay, cool. I'm excited, and I'll definitely repost it. And thank you guys again.
of course, thank you for coming on.
Thank
We
you.
really
Thank you so
really
much.
enjoy
And I'm reading the comment. Much blessings with your journey, Amanda. You definitely have that star power, girl. Keep working. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. All of you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. This was a great interview. One of our, it just get better. And tonight I really enjoyed it. I really like what you got. Like all the, like I said, the songs and videos we played were dope. And like I said again, Dodger Girl, that's the one. That's gonna be the hit. So you know what I mean. Just congratulations are in order early right now because that's gonna be the hit.
Oh,
And we're gonna
absolutely. We can't to see your licensing deal, honey, where you are going to be the Dodger girl.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so
Every
much.
Dodger female out there.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you.
Wow.
I love you guys so much.
But
Shout
the
out to
great
all the
work.
Dodger girls out there. Woo, woo.
Dodgers, Dodger Blue. We're going all the way
Yes.
this year. Shout out to the Dodgers. And shout out to you, Amanda Carrera. Make sure you go follow her ASAP and check out all her dope videos. They're all in her description. Follow her page. Go show her love. And make sure follow Deandra Chanel too. If you need to get styled, she'll hook you up. You know what I mean? So and she's gonna let you know who won the raffle, right, Deandra?
Yeah, so after this interview, I'm gonna go on live and I'm going to so we have 3 winners, third, second, and first. So I'm really excited for that. But after we let the beautiful Amanda go, we have big news about next week.
Ooh, oh yeah, we got something big coming up.
Thank
Yeah.
you guys.
Shout out
Thank
to
you so much. Much
Hey,
love.
let me before you go, because they told me we have to do an encore on that Dodger Girl because I gotta play that one more time. So
Yeah, let's do
told me to
it.
play
Let's
that
do
Dodger Girl.
it.
People that came in late, check this out. Classic right here is gonna be a hit. Dodger Girl, Amanda Carrera, and then we'll come back and end it off. So thank you again, and we'll be right back to finish it. This is Dodger Girl, Amanda Carrera. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
For a lifetime, and for the last time, I wish you all a very pleasant good afternoon.
There it is, Dodger Girl.
Thank you for playing it again. It's so cool to watch it. A lot of that footage was like real footage throughout the years too that I put, I had in my, you know, my iCloud that I got to incorporate into the music video. So it's so cool too to watch, like, my son was so little and a lot of that footage, and you know, I've been taking him since he was born, and I was at every game one year, like literally every home game I would go. So it's definitely my home sweet home, blue heaven on earth for sure.
That part. Go Dodgers. Thank you, Amanda, again.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Good night.
Good night. We will see
Good night,
you.
guys.
Peace.
Everyone watching.
Bye. All righty. Peace. All right. There it is, y'all. Another classic episode. We are changing the game, literally. Deandra, man, she does it again. Deandra, you know, she's the one that puts this stuff together, man. So salute to you, Deandra, for all that you're doing for the Changing the Game platform.
Thank you for giving me a platform.
It's getting better every week. So thank you.
Shall we announce it together? Or do you want to announce it?
Go ahead. Do it. Do the honors.
So next week, people, we have the legendary Norman Carter of the Delphonics on Changing the Game.
Yeah, the Delphonics. Oh, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a classic, y'all. So make sure you're here.
I'm actually not done with you yet because I have another surprise for you.
What else we got? Deandra?
So obviously we have Elon coming April 9th. Said right.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. The rock and roll gangster.
We are in the works of having Alvin Frazier of the Daz Band come to our show.
Oh man! Oh my God! It's only getting better, people. It's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better. And then I'm telling you, by the summer, Changing the Game, we're gonna be literally changing the game every week, every month. And by the summer, people, we plan to start giving you in studio. Like we're only gonna get better. So just stay tuned with us and help stay on the journey with us, because I'm telling you, it's only gonna get better.
It definitely is. We have big things coming, people. So stay tuned.
Yes, Changing the Game, literally changing the game. We are doing. Deandra Chanel, G-Lew.
So until next week.
Peace, love. So everyone have a great week. Happy Valentine's Day to all the ladies out there. Have a great day. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Enjoy yourself, ladies. Love yourself. If no one else loves you, love yourself. And just know G-Lew loves you.
Your local strip club if you're feeling lonely.
Show some love to somebody, you know what I mean? But everyone out there, tune in tomorrow night if you're at home, if you're, you know what I mean, you know, doing your thing at the pad. Tune in tomorrow night. I got a special. I'm going to serenade the ladies tomorrow night on the G-Lew Show. I got a very special music selection I'm going to play tomorrow night, and I have some friends help me out as well. So tune in tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific. We're going to serenade the ladies on the G-Lew Show. So tune in, please. And happy Valentine's Day. And happy Valentine's Day to you, Deandra.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yes. Everyone, we love you guys. Peace and love. Have a great week. Good night. We are out of here. Peace.